Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Today Outside, the show where we review things that are outside. I'm your host Fred Melendez, and on today, the Star Wars special episode, we will be reviewing sand. Now sand, it's generally described as being coarse and rough and getting everywhere, and a lot of people really don't like it too much, especially certain Jedi, perhaps Sith Lord. They're really not a fan of sand. And I experienced this. I walked out onto the beach and I took one step that I was not careful with, and sand got all in my shoe. And it's definitely coarse and rough, and it is getting everywhere. So Anakin Skywalker was definitely spitting some truth about that. That being said, I think he goes a little too hard on it. I actually really like sand because, you know, it's exfoliating. Like if you walk around sand barefoot, you're gonna have really soft feet at the end of the day. It also absorbs a lot of heat. So if you're at a beach, you know, you go into the water and then you lay in the sand, and not only does it like scrub you down, but it also warms you up. And I'm a huge fan of sand. Unfortunately, I don't see eye to eye with Master Skywalker on that. Yeah, but I can see where he's coming from. There are a bunch of these like weird sand people, they call them. And if you're in a desert with no beach, you're probably going to have sand people, and you don't want those guys, because Tusken Raider is their actual name, but some people call them sand people. Tusken Raiders is their preferred name, and those guys are pretty brutal. You do not want Tusken Raiders walking in on your party or your desert picnic. And so sand in the desert is definitely nowhere near as bearable as sand at a beach, because you have the water right there. Sand in the desert will ruin your say you have any, you know, equipment or anything. Sand can get, like Anakin says, sand gets everywhere, and it can destroy gear, machinery, and if it gets in your eyes, that really is not fun. Usually if you're in a desert with sand, it's going to be very hard to find water, and then sand gets in your mouth if it blows. And on some planets, there can be sandstorms that can just like basically disintegrate you. So you really don't want to be on those planets. That being said, Earth has some decent sand. There's some black sands. There's black sands in Hawaii and I believe Iceland, and that's basically like volcano sand, I believe. Then there's pink sands. That's in Bermuda, or maybe it's the Bahamas. But anyway, nothing near like Tatooine sand. That stuff's brutal, and it is coarse and rough and gets everywhere. And so we talked to the Foundation, that's the foundation for things that are outside, and we got our scientists and researchers to work on this. And it turns out Anakin has some really great points. Sand gets a 0.4 out of 10 on the official review board. I disagree with this. I think it should be higher up there. Can't really have beaches without sand, so it deserves some more respect. Well, anyway, just want to wish everybody a happy Star Wars Day, and may the 4th be with you always. I'm your host Fred Melendez, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.